Welcome to A&M Education, College of Creativity and Technology. Today, in this session, we are going to discuss on the topic Central Processing Unit, that is CPU. The Central Processing Unit, that is CPU, is referred to as the brain of the computer system, and it converts data, that is input, into meaningful information, that is output. It controls all internal and external devices, performs arithmetic and logic operations, and CPU operates only on binary data, that is ones and zeros. It also controls the usage of the main memory to store data and instructions. The CPU consists of three main subsystems. First, arithmetic or logic unit, that is ALU. Second, registers. Third, control unit, that is CU. Let's talk about arithmetic or logic unit, that is ALU. This unit consists of two subsections, that is arithmetic unit and logic unit. Arithmetic unit. Arithmetic unit is used to perform arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. All complex operations are done by making repetitive use of the above operations. Next is about the logic unit. The logic unit can compare numbers, letters or special characters. Logic unit tests for three conditions. First condition, equal to condition. Arithmetic logic unit compares two values to determine if they are equal. For example, if the number of tickets sold equals the number of seats in a cinema hall, then houseful is declared. Second condition is that less than condition. Arithmetic logic unit compares values to determine if one is less than the other. For example, if a person purchases less than 2 tickets, then no discount rate is given. Third condition is greater than condition. The computer determines if one value is greater than the other. For example, if a person purchases greater than 2 tickets, then the discount rate is 5%. Next is second subsystem of CPU, that is registers. The registers are special purpose high speed temporary memory units. This unit can store instructions, data and intermediate results. This unit supplies information to other units of the computer when needed. Instruction addresses are normally stored in the consecutive registers and are executed sequentially. The control unit reads an instruction from the memory by a specific address in the register and executes it. The next instruction is then fetched from the sequence and executed and so on. This type of instruction sequencing is possible only if there is a counter to calculate the address of the instruction that has been executed. This counter is one of the registers which stores intermediate data used during the execution of the instructions after they are read from the memory. Some of the important registers used in CPU are: first, program counter, that is PC. The PC keeps track of the next instructions to be executed. Second, instruction register, that is IR. The IR holds the instructions to be decoded by the CU. Third, memory address register, that is MAR. The MAR holds the address of the next location in the memory to be accessed. Fourth, memory buffer register, that is MBR. The MBR is used for storing data either coming to the CPU or data being transferred by the CPU. Fifth, accumulator, that is ACC. The ACC is a general purpose register used for storing temporary results and results produced by the arithmetic logic unit. 6. Data register, that is DR. The DR is used for storing the operands and other data. Moving on towards the third subsystem of CPU, that is control unit. This unit controls the operations of all the parts of the computer. It is responsible for controlling the transfer of data and instructions among other units of a computer, but it does not process or store data. For example, in an orchestra, leader who himself does not play a musical instrument but directs other people to play the musical instrument in a harmonized manner. It obtains the instructions from the memory, interprets them, and directs the operation of the computer. It communicates with input or output devices for transfer of data or result from storage. Instructions are retrieved from the primary storage one at a time. For this, the CU uses the IR for holding the current instruction and an instruction pointer to hold the address of the next instruction. Each instruction is interpreted, that is decoded, so that it can be executed.